Hey, so it's your girl Tanisha Shanae, Miss Inspiration, and I have been sharing my journey as I have been in Colombia between Cartagena for a weekend and being in Medellin for over a month. And you had this question, and I think is a great question. So overall, I feel as though that my mental health has definitely improved here because it's like Medellin is literally like a forest. It's like a city in a forest. That's the only way that I can explain it. And it's a beautiful thing because you are literally surrounded around nature. You have trees everywhere. Like walking down the street, you would easily be able to just see flowers. Like down a few feet from the entrance of where I'm staying, there's aloe. But it's just literally like a forest, and I'm putting video so that you can see what I'm talking about. And this is just like across the street from KFC, parks that are in the middle of the city as you are walking, going to a restaurant, co-working space. So that definitely is a good thing because being in the States, a lot of times we notice that a lot of our trees are being chopped down. So we are losing connection with nature, and you don't have that fresh air. I don't feel like it's really like smog and foggy here. I do really enjoy having access to that. Um, Outside of that, I can say it is also just a city that you can tell the difference between they live by the model of like, we are going to live and then work. Whereas in the city, back in the States, we tend to have the mentality of we work and then live. And they really just do that. I enjoy in the evening time just taking a walk in the neighborhood, and you're just seeing them hanging out, in front of their house or their apartment building. Somebody might be playing some music. They are laughing, they're joking. Like you can just literally see and understand like these are very happy people. And they might not have a whole bunch, but they have, from what I can see, enough that is giving them the peace and the joy that they desire. And so you pull on that energy, and you're just like, it just makes you want to smile. It makes you want to walk around a little bit more and like, yeah, I like this. This is kind of cool. So I think overall mental health here, my mental health has improved. Um, and I think also not having the financial stress. I have met a lot of people. I have been engaging with people online who are expats who live here, whether it's for a couple of months out the year or just people that have been living here for years. Um, that financial stress, when it's eliminated or when it's reduced, that also can give you more ease. And so when I say like, being an American in Medellin, going to get my hair braided, for instance, $40 for a wash. The hair was included. To go get my hair cut, $5 US dollars. These are US dollars. So, and you're not like, trying to figure out how do I get $800, $400, $200 to get my hair braided, or how do I, find $30, $40 to get my hair cut. That reduces a lot of our stress as well, which helps you to improve in your mental health. You can go out to eat and have a delicious meal and only pay $5 to $15 on the lower end. And like the other night, some of my friends and I, we went out to eat to this really nice restaurant, and they had said this is a more, upscale. It's going to be a little bit more expensive. And with a drink, with that meal, I think I only paid like 34, I think it was 34 US dollars. And so that is a good thing because so often you hear people who are like, well, I can't go out, I can't do anything, I can't enjoy the city because everything is so expensive. So for me, Medellin, that's why when I did that last video, actually, I'll be honest, I sat and I did the the math. Sunday, I've actually spent almost $1,000. And to me, that's still not bad for a month. Doing all these different activities, going to Cartagena with my sister, having massages and getting my hair done at the resort because I just didn't care at that time. Um, Going out to different activities and tours and still being able to just spend that, you know, imagine if I when I come back and not have to do all of these different touristy things, I could spend even less money because now it's just more so of I'm just living here because I want a different pace of life. Not I'm living here because I need to and I need to, see all of the sights and I need to do all of these amazing things. That's going to be a different feel. The other thing that I have enjoyed, and as you can see, I still haven't got my nails done, but I'm going to get these nails done before I leave. But the other thing that I really enjoyed, and I'm about to think about going back on Saturday for a third time. Um, People are really big on self care here. And self care can mean massages. I've had a massage where she literally came to my apartment and did the massage there. I think that came out to with the tip $25 for an hour massage. There's a sports medicine place that I go to. I'll put the name of that in the description. So if anyone who wants to come, I highly recommend it. I have already gone 2 times and they do assisted stretching. Now I do assisted stretching in Tulsa at Stretch Lab. And again, I don't like to compare like finances, but in Tulsa, I pay for like a 3 25-minute package over $150. Here, for an hour, I pay $20. No, I'm sorry. It's no for 30 minutes. For 30 minutes, I pay $21 for an assistant stretch, and that includes tip. So it's like when you're feeling stressed, going back to like a lot of things, you're like, hey, I can splurge a little because I have the ability to afford it and it's not going to pull me out of my budget. I'm not going to have to spend a whole bunch of money. And then as far as like Cartagena was just, that's by the coast. So you have access to the beach, you have access to the water, so you're seeing the sunrise, the sunset. Now that's the only thing that I can say. I have not still been able to find where the best sunset and sunrise is in Medellin. When I come back, that's gonna be on my to-do list to find that. But in Cartagena, it was just amazing. And the driver that we had, he literally put us like, go here. It's a little bit of a walk up. It's like they call it the wall, but you're gonna get the best sunrise. I mean, the best sunset, and he wasn't lying. Like it was so beautiful. When I went to the beach, just having the ability to connect, for me, nature connects me with God. And anytime that I have the ability to just go to the beach, I'm not there to like get in the water and swim. I'm really there to just rejuvenate, to get that reconnection, to thank God for the blessings. So I do enjoy that part. And that's like the only downfall to Medellin because you just don't have access to water unless you're renting out a place that has a pool. But other than that, I feel so much more at ease here mentally. I feel healthier mentally. Um, Able to get a lot more clarity. I'm ready to go back and, get some work done. And, I got just hired a virtual assistant to help me with my moderating when I start going live and doing master classes. It was just like you start getting these downloads of like, okay, it's time for you to do this. It's time for you to get back to doing your speaking engagements. It's time for you to get back to going out there and inspiring the world and doing it on a more consistent basis. This place gave me that. it poured that back into me. And I think that's the beautiful part of having the ability to be here for over a month, because you come someplace for a week, and I feel like a week is just not going to be enough for me. So I'm thankful and I'm honored that I was able to do this and come for five, it's going to end up being 5 weeks, be here for 5 weeks so that I can press that reset, and being in a beautiful environment where you're able to see the mountains. Like, I'm gonna miss this view. Being able to see the mountains and just looking at that and just looking at the beautiful things that God just continues to create, and just allows me and reminds me of, what, there's a lot that is possible, but we have to believe that it's possible. So I'm thankful for this question, and I hope that I've answered your question. Um, and if you have any other questions, please feel free to drop those below. As you always know, I'm an open book. I'm always going to be here to share my journey, because this is what I believe God put me here for, to inspire others to go after their impossible. Not to do what I do, but to go after what you feel is not possible and make that a reality for you. So I am your girl, Tanisha Shanae, Miss Inspiration. And thank you for joining me on my little blogs about my journey being here in Medellín, Colombia. Inspiration. So I don't know if you know, I have a community called Inspirational Trailblazers. It is for women 35 and over who are looking to start their healing journey, as they are looking to devise the lifestyle that's meant for them, with purpose, on purpose. This is a monthly subscription, and you will be able to embark on various empowerment sessions. But also, I do bonus inspirational messages throughout the week for my members. And if you are ready to join, you can look at the promo code right here below, and you can join and get a discount for the first month off. See you soon.